Hello, this is HT Wingnut, and today I'm going to show you how to put a 9.5mm hard drive as well as a 7mm height SSD 2.5-inch drives in the P650SE. That may sound silly, but unfortunately the P650SE only allows for either a single 9.5mm drive or two 7mm height drives. Granted, there are two M2 slots that you can use for SSDs, but if you want to have a big fat hard drive and a 2.5-inch SSD, this is the only way to really go about it. It requires removing the SSD from the case. Many manufacturers will void the warranty by doing so, but and many also just have a few screws to remove the case, and you could take it out and they'd be none the wiser. But do this at your own risk, and I take no responsibility for anything that might happen. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. First thing you want to do is obviously get your SSD that you're interested in. Like this Intel 520, there's just 4 screws that hold the case together. Just remove those 4 screws. That one has a bracket on it that comes off and also holds on the top cover plate, so remove that. And it's just as simple as popping out the PCB for the SSD. No problem there. Obviously, I already removed the hard drive from this laptop, but you can see there's the 2 SATA connectors there, and I have a hard 9.5mm height 2.5-inch hard drive there, and it's mounted to the bottom of the the top of the bracket there. So you can see it slides right in there like that. So the SSD is going to go on the bottom. This is my recommended method, and I'll show you why in a minute. Go ahead and see it slides right in there, but it is a little unsupported in the back. But I'll show you how the hard drive slides right over that, no problem, no interference or anything. So, all right, now I'm going to show you how to give a little bit of support to that SSD. Go ahead and remove it. Oh, there we go. SSD is out. And all I'm going to use is just some regular household items, basically some removable tape, or sorry, not removable, double-sided tape, but it could be removable for this purposes, and some cardboard. Try to find a thickness that won't give too much resistance to it, but I use cardboard because it's not conductive, it's not going to create any static or anything, and it's basically going to isolate it from the rest of the laptop. In this case, I just need a small little piece, put it between the chips. I don't want to put it on the chips because I don't want to make them too hot by stacking something on top of them. And gives it a little bit of, just makes it stand off from the bottom of the case there. You can see where that's a little bit higher than the chips or anything else on the board, so that keeps it away from touching. So the only thing that's touching is that piece of cardboard. Slide it back in place. And then I'll do the same thing on the top of the PCB, and just to basically make it stand off from the hard drive without touching. A little bit of double-sided tape, stick it there, and then slide the hard drive right back on top. Boom. Just see a little bit of resistance there, but that's not bad. It's going to be nice and snug. And screw it down, and you're good to go. All right, now we may be thinking, why don't we just put the SSD on the top with the hard drive on the bottom? Well, you can do that, and in this case I'll show you. You can see that the hard drive is at the bottom. Go ahead and slide this into the boom. And then we can go ahead and slide the SSD on the top. And it goes in just fine. But you'll see here, see how it's got movement a little bit there? Part of that is because of, I believe there's an interference between the connector and the hard drive. It's a little bit hard to see here, but we'll try to get a close-up look here. And when we push down the back of that SSD, you can see that it's flexing that connector a little bit. So, well, it would probably be okay. I personally wouldn't do it, but anyhow, thanks for watching. Hope it helped.